I probably want to start with adjectives, so I could say big, huge, gigantic were some words you missed. Maybe beautiful, gorgeous, dazzling. So we can think, kind of brainstorm in your head or on a piece of paper, beautiful, gorgeous, dazzling. You can think of words that describe your castle, and that can be one way you're trying to brainstorm for adjectives. Okay, great. Now I can take a few quick questions. If you have any questions about descriptive writing or any other kind of writing or about my writing, then you can go ahead and ask.
Got any questions? This question. Say that, sweetheart, say really loud.
If you get stuck writing good, how do you get more inspired? Great.
Okay, if I get stuck writing, how do I get more ideas? Is that what you were asking?
Yes.
Okay, well, if I get stuck writing, which does happen sometimes, then I really like to maybe take a quick break and think about what is my story about? What am I trying to write this about? So I kind of think back on how I'd like it to end and the characters in it, and then I think of a way that could help me continue to the ending. If I'm still having difficulty, then I might maybe do a little reading or take a quick break to think of my ideas again. Now, if I'm getting stuck and I want to complete my writing within a short period of time, then I go back to the main idea and I try to think of, what are some details I could add maybe that would be useful. So that's usually how I get unstuck.
But what is it important to write?
Why is it important to write? Is that what you were asking?
Yes.
That is an excellent question. Well, I think it is important to write because knowing how to write can be really handy. In that when you grow up and you get a job, then most jobs they want you to know how to write well. So for instance, if you want to become a professor in a university, then you have to know how to write a syllabus, that's like a lesson, a big long lesson plan. You have to know how to write your lesson plans and your grants to get money for research. So writing is required if you want to become a professor, even of something like mathematics. You have to know how to write if you want to become a teacher, pretty much. You have to know how to write if you want to become an astronaut. You have to know how to write for pretty much every job I can think of. And so writing is going to be really, really helpful to you when you grow up and when you work. It's also something that you can look back on. And another thing is that I think writing is really the mark you make on the world. And you want to make sure that mark is something you can be proud of. Okay, one last question. If the teacher has any questions or comments, I'd be happy to answer.
Okay.
Can you tell me why it is important?
Can you tell, sorry?
Why it is important to use good descriptive details in writing?
Why is it important to use good descriptive details in writing? Excellent question. Well, I would say that using good descriptive details in writing is important because otherwise we say something just like the creature was cool and nobody can see this creature. It could be a dog, it could be a squirrel, it could be a gopher. There are so many different things a creature could be. So we really want to get descriptive so that our reader can see an image kind of what we're trying to show them. It's like, for instance, if you wanted to show your mom your lovely room, maybe you just cleaned up your room and it's really nice looking, then you imagine that your mom can't see your room though. How would you describe it to her? So kind of think of that kind of thing when you are writing descriptively, that if somebody can't see what you're trying to show them, how would you describe it to them so that they can see it in their mind? So descriptive writing gives our readers an image they might not be able to see otherwise. Okay, does the teacher have any questions or comments?
No, we just really appreciate your lesson. It was wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciated that you guys, I know that it can be hard to sit still for so long, and you guys not only sat still, you came with some really great ideas, and I really appreciate all of your hard work. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy your descriptive writing and all the other kinds of writing that you do.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.